Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Running Around with the Randolphs. It's Adonis here. Tina's in the back, changing the laundry. She's gonna pop in. There she go. It is Saturday morning, and I've been up since 4:30. I got a little part-time job. I had to go there this morning, and then after that, I had to go to the barbershop. And then I had some errands to run, and then I came home, and now I'm fixing breakfast. We are having, got the water boiling for some grits. About to make some grits right there. We got some Morningstar bacon strips. What else? We got some Just Egg. I went and got some Just Egg from the store. About to make some Just Egg. So we're probably gonna have some. Well, we are going to have some grits, bacon, eggs, and toast, all vegan. So, just wanted to make a video this morning. Just come on and say, hey, what's up? We did one in a little while, so I wanted to make another one. And I thought about what I could do to put something different up on the channel. So what I'm going to do today, I consider myself a coffee aficionado. I love coffee. I can drink it in the morning, in the afternoon, at night. It doesn't. Coffee can keep me up if I drink it early in the day, and if I drink it late at night, it can put me to sleep. People say they can't drink coffee late at night because it keeps them up. Doesn't do that to me. It perks me up in the morning, and then it puts me to sleep at night. I don't know if that's just a placebo effect. It's a mind thing, but that's what it does to me. So anyway, I am going to share with you how to make what I consider the perfect cup of coffee. Okay. Now you might not be able to do this every day because this requires you to slow down. Okay. So we're not going to do it with the automatic drip coffee maker. I have one of those here. We're going to do it with a pour over coffee maker. If you're not familiar with the pour over coffee maker, this is a pour over coffee maker. I'm going to clean it out because I made a cup this morning before I went to my little part-time job. I'm going to clean it out, and I'm going to show you how to make the perfect cup of coffee using the pour over carafe. Okay, I'm not going to say who that one's by because I'm not getting paid to advertise them, but there are many different brands out there that make pour over coffee makers. Just Google pour over coffee maker and you can see the one that you like. They sell them at Target, they sell them at Walmart, they sell them at a whole bunch of different places. So but with the pour over coffee maker, you make the smoothest cup of coffee that you could never make in a drip, automatic drip, or even in a percolator. It's something about the slow drip that releases, I guess, the CO2 that they say that's in coffee, and it lets your coffee breathe, and it just makes it such a smooth cup of coffee. Also, I'm going to froth my creamer. Now they sell things at the store, frothers they're called, but I'm going to whip mine with a whisk, and just going to make it frothy. So that takes a little bit of time, and then we're going to I use raw sugar in mine, and what I do is I put my raw sugar in my cream, froth it together, and then add it to my coffee once it's done dripping in the pour over. So I'm gonna show you how to do that, and I'm gonna show you everything I'm using. Okay, I got me some organic freshly ground coffee from the store this morning. This is a brand, it's not your store-bought brand. This is a local brand of coffee, and it's called Mind, Body, and Soul Coffee. I just got it ground this morning, maybe 2-3 hours ago, so it's fresh, organic coffee. Going to use Silk Oh Yeah oat milk creamer. This is vanilla. I'm going to froth that. It's already thick. As you see, it says froth like a boss. But I'm going to frost that with the whisk. And I'm going to make it in a pour over coffee maker. So stay tuned to the video. And we're going to show you how to make a perfect cup of coffee. And you do this too. And I promise you, you will say, man, Adonis didn't lie to me. So stay tuned for how to make the perfect cup of coffee. Okay, I am back. I had to make sure that breakfast, well, or late breakfast, because it's what time is it? 12:56. We're about to eat breakfast, so it's more of a brunch breakfast. But before I made the cup of coffee, I had to make sure that breakfast was ready for me and my loved ones. So this is what our breakfast looks like right here. Look good, right? We got bacon, vegan eggs, grits, and toast. You can tell this is my plate. I like my toast dark. I like my bacon dark. Tina and Naya does not like their bacon or their toast dark. If there's any blackness on it, they consider it burnt. So that's that. That's what we're having for breakfast. One day in the near future, if the Lord says the same, you're going to be having this in a store platform. I'm not going to put the name out there because somebody might watch this video and try to take the name. But pray for me. That we'll be able to take this into a retail platform. I believe, and I'm gonna make this real quick. We're supposed to have life and life more abundantly, but sometimes we don't eat to live. So we chose to eat in the vegan way, and because we want to have a better life and we feel better by the way that we eat. So I cook everything soul food in a vegan way, and that's what I want to bring to the people. Soul food, sandwiches, casual food that we eat, chili dogs and all that stuff, but in a vegan way. That way we can still enjoy the foods that we're used to eating, but in a vegan way, in a healthier way, so that we can live, right? So that's that. So breakfast is prepared. I'm going to take Tina her food, take Anaya her food. I think I heard her in my background trying to get my attention. So when she went upstairs, because she wasn't fully clothed. So I don't want to put her on the camera not being fully clothed. So here she is. There's Anaya. Say hi to the people. So I'm bringing her and Tina their breakfast. So then I'm going to show you how to make this perfect cup of coffee with everything that you need. Now I'm going to say this beforehand. This will not be your Monday through Friday cup of coffee. You're going to have to make this on Saturday or on Sunday when you got a little bit more time. This is a slow cup of coffee, which is what makes it so good. So, and again, this is my preference. I'm just sharing with you with the hopes that you will be able to benefit the same way I have. All right. So stay tuned for the perfect cup of coffee. All right. All right. And we're back. Now I'm going to show you what you need for the perfect cup of coffee. Now I'm going to begin by saying some people like black coffee. I don't like black coffee. I can drink it, but I don't want to. I like French vanilla creamer, but I haven't been able to find a good vegan French vanilla creamer. So as I showed you, we are using the Silk oat milk creamer in the vanilla flavor. Okay, so get you a good creamer. Get you some good coffee, not some store-bought coffee, but get you some good coffee. This is Mind, Body, and Soul organic coffee, freshly ground from the Newark Natural Food Store. Okay, we're going to be making the coffee not in an automatic drip, but we're going to be making it in a pour-over coffee maker. Makes such a perfect cup of coffee. Now with the pour-over coffee cup maker, a pour-over coffee maker, you need the cone-shaped filters, okay? So don't get you the regular filter, get you the cone-shaped filter. It fits perfectly in the holder because it is in the shape of a cone. Gonna need you a good cup of coffee. A good cup for your coffee, right? Now, I usually use a bigger cup. I'm not even going to front, but for the video, we're going to use this nice cup, okay? Here you want to have a scale to weigh out your coffee. You want to make sure that you have the perfect measurement for a cup, okay? And what we're using here is this measurer, which is a tablespoon, okay? Now, depending upon your preference, if you like strong coffee, you want to go a little bigger. If you like weaker coffee, you want to go a little bit less. But a teaspoon it usually goes at a tablespoon is for a 6-ounce cup of coffee. Okay, so we're going to measure out enough for 3 cups because I'm not a 1 cup of coffee drinker. I drink at least 3 or 4 cups of coffee. I don't know. So we're going to measure out 3 cups of coffee, which is 3 tablespoons of coffee. Here we want to measure out our water. Also what you need is some hot water. So what you hear in the background is this. I have our water boiling in our teapot. As you see, the water is boiling hot. It's whistling for me. So I'm going to turn that off. Okay. So I'm going to begin to show you how to make this perfect cup of coffee. All right. So we didn't need this bowl. The bowl is for frothing the creamer. That's what this bowl and whisk for is, for frothing the creamer. All right. So let's get back over here. This is what we want to do. This is how you make the perfect cup of coffee. Y'all ready? You ready? All right, here we go. All right, here we go. So what we want to do is we want to begin by measuring out our water. For a good cup of coffee, you want to have 4 to 6 ounces of water. Okay. Since we got 3, we're gonna make 3 cups of coffee. So we're gonna measure out 18 ounces of water. Here I have my measuring cup, or you can use a scale if you want to. Either one works as long as you know what your measurements are. So we're going to measure out 18 ounces of water, hot water. Okay. So here we are. This is hot. So bow. We got 18 ounces of water. Okay. So here we got our pour over coffee maker. Here we have our freshly ground coffee. It smells so good. Ain't nothing like fresh coffee. So we're going to measure out 3 rounded tablespoons of coffee. Rounded means it's just overflowing just a tad bit. So we got 3 rounded tablespoons of coffee. We're going to put that into our pour over. That's 1. That's 2. And there's 3. I'm gonna put a little bit more in there because that wasn't too rounded. Plus I don't like weak coffee. I don't like super strong coffee either, but I like my coffee to taste like coffee, right? So there we got our coffee in our pour over. Now what we want to do is take our hot water and pour it in a circular motion over our grounds. Okay, so in a circular motion over our grounds, and you want to pour it as slow as you can. Don't fill it all the way up. Just get enough water in there to where the coffee rises up, because you don't want your coffee to rise up over your filter. So then begin to let it drip down. Now you see that? That's some slow drip coffee down there, right? So you let all your water drip down. And when all your water is out, you do it again. So we're going to go in a circular motion over our grounds till we get them covered. And we let it drip down again until it's all the way out. As I said, this is not your Monday through Friday coffee. This is your Saturday, Sunday coffee when you got some time. Because this takes a little bit more time. I hear Naya in the background laughing, but this takes a little bit more time to make. But you know, when you got time and you want to enjoy yourself and you're treating yourself, this is not your store-bought coffee. This is your organic, homemade, good cup of coffee. So my water is out. So here we go. We're going to do it one more time. Should be enough for one more time. We're going to pour this all in there because it's not too much. Bow. So we let that drip on down. Look at that. That's good coffee making right there. And this is an 8-cup of coffee holder. Doesn't look like it, but it holds eight cups of coffee. Okay. So while that is finished dripping, we're going to prepare our cream. All right. Now this says froth like a boss because it's thicker than regular creamer because it's made with oatmeal. But we're going to make it even more frothier. Now, in the markets or in the stores or online, you can buy a frother, which is a little gadget you put inside a bowl and it spins to make your creamer a little bit more frothier. But we're going to do it the old school way. We're going to do it by hand with a whisk in a bowl. All right. So what we do is you pour out your cream in your bowl, however much cream you want. We're going to rock with that, right? Might be a little bit more, but we'll save it for later. As I said, I drink coffee throughout the day. So, and what we want to do is we want to take our whisk and we want to whisk it. Excuse the movement of the camera. I am doing this by myself. But you want to whisk your cream until it gets frothy. As I said, you can buy a frother, but I don't have one. I may buy one in the future. They don't carry them in the stores right now with all the stuff that's going on, so I got to order it online, and it will take a long time to come. I've had that experience with Sofalesh, so right now we're whisking it, right? And as you can tell, you see that? The cream is getting all bubbly. That's called froth. 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 So we're whisking it, whisking it, whisking it, whisking it, whisking it. Whisking it. And we got it too, we don't have to whisk it forever. We just want to get it nice and bubbly. Nice and bubbly. Nice and bubbly. That's called froth. Okay? So we're about done. Bow. There you go. See that? That's froth. That's awesome. We not doing Starbucks coffee. We're doing our homemade coffee. Okay? So as I said, I use raw sugar in my coffee. Some people use whatever sugar they want to. Some people use Splenda. I use Splenda sometimes. Some people use regular sugar. Sometimes I use agave nectar. There's Nia Boom Boom.
Get some water.
Getting some water. So this is what we're going to do, right? Let's make this quick. So we got our sugar in the raw. So we're going to do 1 teaspoon of sugar. Perfect cup of coffee, I'm telling you. Once you try this, you're going to say, man, Donalds was right, and you're never going to make coffee in an automatic drip coffee maker again. I promise you. Since I had this pour over, I haven't used an automatic coffee maker. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. Real quick. We got a teaspoon of raw sugar. Bow. Put that in your cup. All right. Now, our coffee has stopped dripping. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the holder off. Put that in our measuring cup just in case, there's some drippage. Now watch this. We got our sugar in our glass, in our mug. Now here we go, some fresh, slow dripped coffee. Look at that. Okay. That's 18 ounces. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our spoon, stir the sugar up in there. Now we're going to add our frothy cream. How much ever you want. It's up to you. All right. That's good. So we're going to stir that in slowly. We don't want it to totally, we don't want the bubbles to totally go away. You know how Starbucks, when you go there and you pay them $1 million to make the heart in the middle of your coffee? Well, we want to make sure we don't have a heart in the middle of our coffee. We're going to have a little frothy circle in the middle. All right? So that's good. Right? So now, there is what you call a perfect cup of coffee. Look at it. Now, let's test it. Oh my goodness, man. I'm telling you, it's so smooth, nice and soft and smooth, go down easy, not rough, delicious. So that's how we make a perfect cup of coffee. So get you a pour over, get you some freshly ground coffee, get you a whisk and a bowl and froth your creamer. You ain't got to pay Starbucks to do this. Do it yourself. It's delicious. Now, Anaya wants to be on the camera dancing, so we're going to end the video with her dancing. And I heard Tina say, go in the kitchen and do the dance. So since you want to be on the camera doing the dance, here we go. Do the dance. Do it. Oh, get it. Oh, get it. Oh, get it. Oh, get it. Now do the Carlton, Carla. Come on, Carla. Look at Carla. It's unbelievable to be loved by anyone. Hey. It's unbelievable to have fun with anyone. What'd you say?
And also, Dad, we heard you.
I ain't gonna get charged for the song. I'm singing it.
Also, Dad.
I think Dad to pay me.
Also, Dad.
But I'm singing that.
Dad.
So
we heard you say, "Oh my God, man!"
I'm telling you, that was a good cup of coffee. So we're about to end this video so I can finish drinking it. It was supposed to be a serious video, but we ain't serious people, so that's what it is. But I'm just saying, go get you a pour over, get you some organic coffee, get you some good cream, froth it up, put it all together, and enjoy you. Take the time to enjoy you a good cup of coffee. Don't go to the store. Don't go to Wawa. And I love Wawa coffee. Don't go to Wawa. Don't go to Dunkin' Donuts. Don't go to Starbucks. Do it yourself. Take the time to treat yourself to a perfect cup of coffee. Well, anyway, thank y'all for tuning in and running around with the Randolph. There go Mama Tina in the background.
Mrs. Randolph.
Mrs. Randolph in the background. She just ate her breakfast, so she nice and good. I'm about to eat my breakfast, drink my coffee, and we're going to see y'all in the next video. Like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody about running around with the Randolph.
Notification bell.
Hit the notification bell. You heard Naya say it. And we are spreading love, positivity, and family. Right?
Woo!
All right. Peace.